subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
Action was one that I wanted to, do for the longest time. I was an action fanatic growing up. It feels good, to pick that gun up and just go for it. It felt like a really intimate story about a family and their trials and tribulations, and it felt like the movie had a strong emotional core. I guess the one in Aashiqui kind of stayed with me at that time for a while after. Yeah, it took me a while to shake that one off. Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Miss Malini and I'm here with the one and only, the handsomest of them all, Aditya Roy Kapoor. You like that intro?
I can live with it.
You can live with it. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing? It's been a while.
It has been a while,
Yeah.
and I have to say that trailer for Om blew me away.
Oh,
You're
yeah?
legit looking like a superhero.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
So how does it feel to play like that's that's one of those intense characters that you get to play once
Yeah.
in a blue moon. So how does it feel playing that guy?
For me, I haven't ever done it.
Yeah.
I've only ever I've done drama and romance and
yeah.
comedy, but action was one that I wanted to, do for the longest time. I was an action fanatic growing up, watching all Schwarzenegger, Stallone movies with my dad. But yeah, it's been a long time coming, and I was kind of seeking it. I got a taste for it in a film I did, Malang, where I did some action, and I felt like, listen, I feel like I want to do more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was very excited, and it feels good, to pick that gun up and just go for it.
Did you have to really work out like crazy?
You know the drill.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to do months of that. But I also, with this one, was kind of especially grueling because I had to learn action, quite honestly, because I'd never done it before.
Yeah.
And it's a whole different skill set. So I spent three and a half months training and gymming and having no life and not eating. So
then you have to go to bed early and get up and have a routine
Stuff
and,
like that.
and do all of that,
Yeah.
right? And then getting into shape, that kind of shape. I think everybody watches you guys on screen doing this. They want to know, is it really possible in the time? How do you guys do it? Do you just go through some intense diet? What is the process to get into that body?
It's pretty hardcore because you have to, obviously, as everyone says, it's 80% diet, it really is.
Yeah.
So you have to watch everything that goes in your mouth. And in this one, it was a double whammy because I had to learn action, which is kind of cardio.
Yeah.
So you lose weight. And I had to be bulky. So I was kind of doing 2.5 hours of cardio in the morning, essentially.
Yeah.
And then what muscle I lost in the morning, I had to put back on in the evening.
Oh my God.
So it was pretty tough. Yeah, but I think the diet, obviously, you get help with, so it's down to a science. You don't have to worry about what you're eating.
Yeah.
Just get food and eat it. It's like a boot camp for 4 months.
Yes. And tell me a little bit about the character. What is he like? What are people going to love about him, in your opinion?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it like that. What I liked about the film when I first heard it was that I felt like, the externals were in place. Emma and Kapil have done a lot of action in their life.
Yeah.
So I felt like that would have been taken care of. But what got me hooked was it felt like a really intimate story about a family and their trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
And it felt like the movie had a strong emotional core.
Yeah.
And I think that always makes the difference when in an action film where you're kind of emotionally invested, so it's not just action for action's sake.
Yeah.
And hopefully we've managed to strike that balance,
And do you think at the core of you, are you more the romantic hero or the action star now that you've done?
To be honest, right now I feel like doing more of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had so much
All
fun.
the girls, their hearts are breaking hearing this. They're so
maybe kind of an action romance,
Ooh, I like
romantic
that.
action.
Romantic action. Then you do a K-drama, Crash Land on You type.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a K-drama?
No.
Oh my dear Lord.
What is
There's a
this?
whole journey, Korean dramas.
But Korean films. So what is
They're a whole series. There's 18 episode shows and they have everything. They have action, romance, drama, the works.
And these are series, they're not movies.
Yeah, the series.
So give me a couple to watch.
Crash Landing on You is the Fresh Land on You for the first one.
Wait,
I can totally see you be that
What
guy.
do you say?
Please leave a comment if you think he should do an Indian version of that K-drama. I vote for that. I'm totally on for that. Okay, so what has been a character that you've played that has stayed with you so far? Is your favorite so far?
It's a tough one.
It's a tough
How do you
one,
say which one is your favorite?
Yeah.
They stay with you for different reasons. I guess the one in Aashiqui kind of stayed with me at that time for a while after.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to shake that one off.
That, yeah. And what's the character you're dying to play? A role that's on your wish list, a bucket list, a character that you've admired maybe growing up.
Yeah, I don't tend to think like that.
Yeah.
I'm listen, I want to play this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to do comedy. I want to do more comedy. I got to do a little bit in this film. I did Ludo, where I did some comedy and I enjoyed that. So it's definitely something I want to explore.
Speaking of comedy, I have to ask you about this hair.
Yeah,
Explain this. So, your hair is naturally this curly.
this is my hair.
This is your hair. And how did you maintain this beautiful, luscious locks?
By doing nothing.
Really?
I just rarely shampooed. Yeah, at one point I was growing natural dreadlocks, which my mom had to every few months kind
Like
of unfurl.
That's amazing.
Which wasn't very attractive. But yeah, that was my hair for years.
I also, first of all, I love his captions, right? The action ka school time. He has all these beautiful captions. Explain. Okay, so who were you and how old were you at this point?
I think this was my 10th standard, my first trip to go, my second trip to go, but yeah, this is my post 10th standard SSC boards Goa trip.
Why do you look like an emo, like one of those angry young men? Were you like that? Or
I
were
was
you
chewing
happy?
on something.
Or you're chewing?
It just looks like there's some swag, but I was chewing.
And finally, who is this cutie?
That's
aside
my
from you.
little Luna. That's my dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
where did you get Luna?
From from my farm. She was born there, and she needed a home,
Yeah,
and I got her.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, a message to everyone who's going to go out and watch Om.
Yeah. So the film it's called Om, and it's out on the 1st of July. It's an action-packed thriller. So go watch.
Go check it out.